Our group pitch is about child obesity and what we can do to stop. As you can see on the following graph, New Zealand is the third most obese country in the world, just behind the United States and Mexico. In most developed countries, there has been a significant increase in the numbers of obese people. This creates a burden on the healthcare system and diverts important medical care away from the cases that were unavoidable. According to the Ministry of Health, a survey done in 2013 found that 31% of adults were obese and a further 34% were overweight, with costs of $686 million for health problems associated with weight issues. In 2006, this number will only keep rising as the number of obese people increases. Obesity is causing a big burden on our healthcare, costing $686 million in 2006 and raised to $786 million in 2012. Obesity rates are increasing. Costs will keep increasing as long as obesity does. The Ministry of Health statistics for New Zealand youth show that 19% of children in the poorest 20% of homes are obese. Only 3% of children in the richest 20% of homes are obese. The cost of healthy eating has been on the rise in comparison to takeaways, according to research and findings published in an issue of Australian and New Zealand Journal of Health. The problem. As you can see on this graph about direct costs of obesity in healthcare, in 1991 was $135 million, by 2012 $786 million. This is a rise of $651 million in just 21 years. We want to tackle this issue of obesity at an early age so we can prevent the risks associated with being overweight or obese. The condition of being overweight or obese affects more than just the surface level. These conditions make you more susceptible to other health problems such as heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and the list go on. These health issues are more adult health issues and not child issues, which you will get as a child if you are obese. In New Zealand, the problem of obesity is being highlighted by the coming generations of children, with almost a third of children being either obese or overweight. There has been a lack of initiative shown in recent years to stop the rapid increase in the healthy habits of growing children. The government scrapped an initiative that made tuck shops sell healthy food. The time to stop obesity is when they are children. Almost a third of the kids now in New Zealand are obese or overweight. There is a lack of government initiative in this problem, and unhealthy foods are ready whenever you need them. Percentage of child obesity and overweight in New Zealand is just under 30%. 20% of children in New Zealand are overweight and just under 10% are obese. Our proposal involves a food truck that travels throughout the areas of Auckland most affected by obesity. We go into schools and sell healthy meals to kids. We show kids how to make healthy meals. We teach them the importance of exercise and play fun sport games to get kids enthusiastic about exercising. Providing trees and seeds to schools and helping plant them to show kids how to make gardens. Now the business plan. Our business plan involves changing how kids and their parents approach food. Teach kids the importance of a balanced diet and exercise. Deliver healthy, nutritious lunches to children while they are at school. Parents sign up to be a part of the program and pay for the meals and lessons that our organization provides. Show kids how to plant a garden through our initiative to provide schools who are our customers with vegetable patches and fruit trees. Sustainability has become a vital part of doing business. Being sustainable is something most businesses now strive for. There is strong, weak, and very weak sustainability. We aim to be sustainability strong. To be sustainability strong involves three aspects: economic, social, and environment. Our business aims to create economic value while contributing to the community and not being a burden on the environment. How will we do this? Our plan to be sustainable in giving out seeds to schools who are involved with our company and helping to plant the trees that are part of our initiative to show kids how to grow food. We will inspect the farms where we source our produce and investigate as to whether our suppliers are making effort to reduce the environmental and social footprint as much as possible. If our suppliers are not looking after the environment, we will encourage them to change their policies. If they refuse to change, we will find a more environmentally and socially friendly supplier. Business ethics. A mobile food business owner needs ethics, customers, and profits. But a lot of food truck companies fail because they get sequence wrong. Business should focus on customers. The best way to attract and keep them is to treat them well and be incredibly good at providing them wonderful food. Once you've mastered the first two elements, you can focus on making money. We knew if we would be using cooking oil, we would need an eco-friendly way to dispose of it. Any oil used in the food truck will be converted into biofuel. New Zealand Ester Fuels collect our used cooking oil, filter it, and sell it back to us as a ready-to-go blend of recycled oil and diesel fuels. This way, we don't need to convert our engine either. Utilizing the sun, also known as solar power, has become the latest trend in the energy conversation. By harnessing the power of the sun, we'll be doing our part to save the planet. People are now living much more efficiently by building solar-powered kitchens and appliances. Solar fridges and freezers come in different capacity that will meet specific storage requirements when out on assignment in remote locations. A solar cooker lets UV light rays in and then converts into longer infrared light rays that cannot escape. A wetback can work as a valuable supplement to the hot water system because wood is a renewable energy source. Wetbacks can reduce the environmental impacts of your hot water heating. Utilitarianism. Utilitarianism is more concerned with the consequence of a situation. The right action, according to utilitarianism, is the action that benefits the most amount of people. Utilitarianism applies to our case because this healthy food truck concept is designed for the greater good. It prevents sickness later in life and reduces the government costs on these illnesses so that they are able to use the money to other things for the community. Therefore, using alternatives such as solar power and biofuels is the right action because if we look at the consequences of using regular fuel and power, it causes a lot of pollution, which is bad for the environment and bad for the community. Stakeholders. We have two major stakeholders in our business, the parents and schools. Now, as a parent, you are looking after your kids' health. Kids will hopefully lose weight. It'll be cheaper on you to buy our food than buying other foods. Parents get a say in everything that we make, and we are organic. Our schools get a good reputation around other schools. We're taking in the initiative within the community, looking after your students' health, can choose what day you want us to come in to suit you best. We'll help provide the schools with seeds to grow healthy foods. How does this address stakeholders? This will address stakeholders' concerns as most parents and schools will always want the best for their children and their students of the schools. Our idea take their concerns into consideration and want to help solve these by providing healthy foods so the kids don't get obese and get diseases they shouldn't get at a young age. Kia tia katanga. Kia tia katanga is a Māori value of guardianship and protection of the land and also the community and future generations to follow. Also learning how to manage the environment. The Māori views is that the people and the environment are connected as one. The wisdom of striving to be wise in all aspects of life. We aim to raise kids to plant trees to look after the environment. We're striving to make the younger generation to think more about the environment and their self-well-being so we can have a better, safer future for our future generations. We are trying to pave the way so the next generation can receive the land in better hands by eating healthier and looking after the community.